days people. So generally we have about 100 people allowed to come to the course, but beyond 100 it becomes too difficult. And we try to make it very simple for the people who come, because we don't want lawyers and people who know. We ask ordinary people who want to understand what the basic law is. What is criminal law, what is civil law, what is writ petition, what is PIL, what is NGT, what is High Court, what is Supreme Court, what is Mamlatdar's Court. There are so many courts, you can go spend your life like Kafka, going from court to court, and spend your entire life in this court. So just to give people some grasp of the legal system from the Talati up to the Supreme Court, we organize these courses. And over the year, now this is I think the 5th course that we are having. We are having Tangent, 2 in Margam, 2 in Tangent, and 1 here. And we are proposing to hold 1 in Vasco and 1 in Bonda. All these courses, the participation generally is 100%. Means nobody is missing. There are 16 lectures every Tuesday and Friday. And the timing is planned for 6 to 7:30. So people are going to work, they also can come. So it's not for students and things like that. So the course is open to everybody. Generally we prefer people, activists, people who are taking up public issues, people who are concerned about environment, people who are concerned about hill cutting in their area, bulldozers, activity, illegal construction. All this type is our usual group of people who come because they want to know how they can use law to either stop something that is going on which is not desirable, and what are the means of doing it, and what are the cost of doing it, and can they do it themselves. So in this course we actually encourage them, because law in this country can be argued by anybody, you don't require lawyers. I have argued myself case for 3 days in the Supreme Court myself. So it is not required that you have a lawyer or something. You should know the matter and the judges will listen to you. So we give people, we try and give people that confidence that they can stand in the court and they can talk, and if they feel required they can ask a lawyer. If they get a lawyer, then they know how to deal with the lawyer. Because the lawyer will take them also for a ride. So basically it's legal knowledge for empowerment so that people can more effectively do what they want to do. Like if they want to send a complaint letter, whom they should send it to, what happens to the complaint letter after it is filed, where does it go, what is the line department, who is the government, who is the secretary to government, what is an undersecretary, all these things we explain during those 16 lectures. Now, very important news for this course is 2 High Court judges are also going to take the lectures. One is Justice Pendit Ribello. He is former judge of Bombay High Court and former Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court. He will inaugurate on 19th, which is the only day which is an exception. We have Saturday. Otherwise, the course is always Tuesdays and Fridays. But the first day of the course is on Saturday, 19th. We are inviting the media also for it, so that he will not just inaugurate, he will also deliver the main lecture on why the Constitution, Samvidhan, is the basic tool for living in Indian democracy. Without it, we are all gone. And so he was an activist, he was an MLA, then he became a lawyer, then he became a judge. He was Goa Foundation's first lawyer in 1986. And after that he became a judge and he went to become a Chief Justice and so on. So he is going to spend, he says, 1 week every month helping activists with legal advice on how they can improve their activism. The second judge who is coming is Justice, also very well known in Goa, is Justice Gautam Patel. He is retired from the Bombay High Court 25th of April this year, and he will come and deliver a lecture on what the courts can do and what the courts cannot do. Because many people think we court on but he will give advice on what you can do in courts and what you cannot do in court. That is his subject. Then we have got lots of other people to talk about civil courts, criminal courts, environmental litigation, all that. The whole thing is very, after experience of many years, we are all the time refining it so that we have the best. And we try and bring the best people. Sometimes people who are opposing us in the court, lawyers, we invite them also to come. So many times they are surprised. They say that you are inviting us, but we are fighting against you in the court. We said no, we are observed you in the court. Our duty is to give the best legal advice to people. Whether it's in our favor or not in our favor is not our favor. It is how you, because you understand the law very well. So please explain the law. So that is why we get the best. And all the sessions are very interesting because people are all the time asking questions. And it's like a small university for those 16 days. And a lot of, then on the last day we have 4 or 5 lawyers. They answer any question from the audience on any legal problem that they have, they answer them legally. So this is our thing. But this is for the first time we have decided to have the PR course in association with the Mapsa Communal because they are also an activist group. Their president and their treasurer and all that, they have also worked with the Goa Foundation on some of the petitions which were filed also with some of the Kamitak members. And some of the public things that are being done in Mapsa, including the footpaths and all, the Kamitak has been very supportive. So we decided to ask them to contribute and to help organize the course. So the facilities of the hall and all that is being organized by them. And we are only providing the intellectual component, that is all the speakers, periods, days, and etc. So everything at this time is on the internet. All will be given on WhatsApp. All the lectures also are available on WhatsApp. And all the lectures will be also put up on YouTube. The moment it is over, it goes. Before that, we don't put, we only can put after it is done, so that people get a chance to. So I must thank Tagudar for joining this enterprise. You will be seeing us for 16 days, and maybe you will also attend some of the courses. And we expect the media to be there. I think we have asked this time because of the enormous contribution. We have asked Swapnish to be one of the speakers also to explain how you get information from government service, what you can do with it, and how do you digest it, and how do you get it into courts now. So he has also agreed. We have taken people who are good, like Elvis Gomes. He is a person who was a bureaucrat. He was chief executive officer. He was, in various governments. So we said, you please come and explain as a bureaucrat. Because now he is retired, taking VR. To explain as a bureaucrat everything about the government service. He said, I'll come and do, no problem with it. Everything, how the government functions, who is the government, he is the minister of the government, he is the secretary of the government, he is the joint secretary of the government, under secretary of the government, who is the government? Who takes responsibility for government decisions? And if I file a complaint tomorrow, how the complaint goes from here to the director of mines or the director of industry, from there it goes to whom, where, how it goes to secretary, how it comes back, all that process we just try so that people feel empowered. And they feel that this is something now we can do. And if we create 100 good activists at the end of the course, we are happy because there is a high investment in one society in making citizens more and more alert and able to use the law for public purposes. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, you can ask.